When I think of the current generation of leadership in Maine, one of the first names I think of is Dana Connors. And in fact, I'm not just saying that. When I was first elected governor in November of 1994, never having served in public office, I had about 60 days to put a government together, to hire a staff, to build a cabinet, to develop policy programs, to start the work on the budget, which had to be submitted just 2 or 3 weeks after I took office. The first person I called to help me do that was Dana Connors.
Dana's story is a quintessential Maine story. I mean, a young man who grew up in central Aroostook County, was a local high school basketball star, took his game to the University of Maine. He served for years very successfully as the manager for Presque Isle.
I knew him during his days as city manager and as president of the Maine Municipal Association later. Then he became Commissioner of Transportation in the early 80s, and I served with him during the entire McKernan administration from 1987 to 94.
I think there are very few people who've had the opportunity Dana has had to do something positive for people in all corners of Maine. I mean, you might say that about governors, you might say that about U.S. senators or members of Congress, but it's a rare state official who's had the chance that Dana has had, first as Commissioner of the Department of Transportation and more recently in his role with the State Chamber, to make things better for people in every corner of the state of Maine. And he takes that role seriously.
I dubbed him the Silver Fox early on as I worked with him in the McKernan years because of his prematurely gray hair, his natty style of dress, his sense of humor. I dubbed him the man with the golden tongue as well as the Silver Fox because he could field a question from somebody who was really down and out on transportation services in his part of the state, and within minutes Dana could turn that around into a good feeling story and explanation.
He doesn't change the message to suit the audience. He tries to help the audience understand why that message is one they should embrace.
Even though he may circle the issue a few times, he always got to a humorous end. I think those two attributes really is his ability to listen, his ability to articulate, his unique style of communication make him a treasure to Maine.
He has integrity and honesty. People can trust him. They know that he will do what he says he's going to do and that his word is good. I think he's been a great Maine leader.
Everywhere he's gone, he's been recognized for his accomplishments.
At the most recent Chamber board meeting, we were talking about the problem of young people leaving the state of Maine to pursue economic opportunity elsewhere. Dana mentioned that was a theme of Governor Chamberlain's inaugural address shortly following the Civil War. One of the members of the board asked whether Dana had been present at the meeting, at that inaugural address. And to his credit, he laughed and said, no, he wrote the address.
He listens. He has perseverance. I know if he's sitting there, he's smiling because nothing is easy in this world, and perseverance, in my view, is an essential leadership trait.
Dana is not only acutely aware of that challenge, but has done a great deal over the years to try to reverse that trend, to create opportunities for young people in Maine to stay in Maine, to work here, to build careers here, and raise their families here, making the state a better place for all of us to live and work.
Well, I think anybody that serves the state of Maine in its entirety, from north to south and east to west, in the roles that Dana has served, is really so unique. I am very proud to be acquainted with Dana, and I applaud everything he's done.
Anybody from Easton's got to be a pretty solid character. So, Dana, congratulations, buddy. Congratulations to Junior Achievement for all you do for the young people of Maine.